Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video, Naruto to Boruto, Shinobi Striker. My name is Ventus, and what's good with you? Alright, guys, in this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of commentary over the gameplay and give you my thoughts on the new scientific ninja tool weapon for support type, the Ninja Tool Backhanded Explosion. It says a scientific ninja tool designed for the fist. Clenching it increases the user's power through chakra, which then unleashes an explosion that blasts away enemies with a single powerful hit. Attack opponents with an explosive rage, literally and figuratively. Alright, so this is the exclusive weapon for support types, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I haven't checked the other classes. I've only put it on this, but I think it's just for support types. And the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this weapon was thank you. You know, I felt like kind of happy because they finally gave support types a way to use hand-to-hand. And I know, like, from the very beginning, I always thought that they should have already had the ability for every class to use hand-to-hand, and it sort of makes me think that eventually every class will have some sort of hand-to-hand ability through the use of some sort of special weapon or some sort of special scientific ninja tool weapon. So, I mean, we've got hand-to-hand for I don't think we have hand-to-hand for range type. That might be coming, but we got hand-to-hand for support types. Probably defense types is coming next. I'm very appreciative of them for doing that, because whenever I play like a Naruto game, or whenever I think about playing a Naruto game where it's like Shinobi Striker, where I can create my character, I want my character to be like the characters on the show. I want to be able to use taijutsu all the time. Unless I'm feeling Sasuke, then I'll use a sword. But for the most part, I would really like it to be able to use hand-to-hand, and they gave us these weapons, and it allows us to do that. The second thing that I was really kind of fearful of when I saw these things, I was like, 'cause I was looking at the picture of them, and I was like, I hope these things aren't going to be big and bulky. I hope they aren't going to like be like an eyesore, like those claws or the knuckle knives, whatever like that. So I'm very glad that they're very small for the most part. It looks like you're just using your fists, but they're just sort of glowing. So I think that's actually really cool that they did that. So thank you to the people who coded these, who created these, who put these in the game, who had the idea to put these in the game. I really appreciate that, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say thank you for that, because we all wanted the form of taijutsu with every character class type. Now, the other thing that really came to my mind when I was using this is that I couldn't really control them like I wanted to, because true indeed, these are not true hand-to-hand. They have their own specific set of combos, and like the image that sort of came to my mind when I was using these weapons was like a giant like wild horse that you have like on reins, and you're trying to like control the horse and tell the horse what to do, but you can't because the horse is like doing its own thing. That's sort of like how I felt like when I was using these weapons. I know it's a pretty bad analogy, but that's kind of how I saw it in my mind, because these things, they have their own specific set of attacks and combos, and it's not hand-to-hand. It's not. They do have like a heavy attack, and I'm not sure if the heavy attack sort of breaks guard, but I was able to break guard on like an NPC bot when I was doing like training missions to unlock the Madara cast character. So I mean, I guess it takes some getting used to, just like everything. And especially in a game like Shinobi Striker, trying to get used to it was especially difficult. I was just very thankful that I was able to play this match against Spec on the other team, and his other teammates weren't trying to like jump or gank up or anything like that. We were just having a nice 1v1 for the most part between me and him. So Spec, if you're watching this video, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It was a really great fight. There was one time I had to call my teammate over to kill him because I just couldn't. I couldn't kill him. I had his teammate was coming over to trying to help him and jump me and stuff like that. So we had to go ahead and finish him off. But for the most part, I really had fun using these weapons. I'm probably going to use these weapons for my support class for a while because they're really cool. So definitely, if you have those scrolls, try and get them. I use the Moonlight scrolls to get mine. I also got the hand-to-hand weapon, new hand-to-hand weapon for the attack type. I don't know if they're new though. Is it called Blazing Sun or something like that? I don't know if they're exactly new. I feel like I've seen them on people before. They might be new, but they're really cool. The combos on those are extremely awesome. They're exactly what I thought was going to be on the support type, but again, like I said, they can't I guess they felt like they couldn't make it the way it should be, like hand-to-hand, like pure hand-to-hand. They had to keep it like sort of different or differentiate. Now, I'm going to make a video tomorrow whenever the DLC is actually released and we can put the Madara DLC jutsu on our cast characters. I know there are a lot of people out there that are being very shameful, just being very awful human beings, and stealing from Bandai, stealing from Soleil, and getting the DLC early without paying for it and putting the DLC jutsu on their CACs already. I've seen a couple people like that today, and it's just, it kind of makes me not want to play the game when I see people cheating like that, modding like that. It's just been rampant. I mean, I kind of prepared myself for the possibility that people were going to be cheating today whenever I played the game, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been if I didn't prepare myself, but it's still sort of sickening to see people that just, I guess, are too poor to afford, what, $4.99 just to get a DLC. You know, they've got to cheat and they've got to steal from Bandai, which is not good. But I can say this, whenever I started playing with the Madara cast character for the first time, if you've seen my video that I uploaded prior to this one, the no commentary gameplay, I was smiling the entire time. As soon as I saw Madara with the True Secret Orbs, I saw how animated the True Secret Orbs were on Madara's back and how he was actually incorporating them with his attacks. It was so freaking awesome, and I was just like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. This is everything that I wanted for this character, and what's more, it's everything that I want for a six-path Naruto. I know I've seen the arguments. It's been 2 years. People have been saying the same thing to me. We don't need another Naruto, or we already have a six-path Naruto in the game. Give us other characters that aren't in the game. Stop reskinning characters, or stop, you know. Here's the thing, bro. It's a Naruto fighting game, and I think first and foremost, we need the final forms of our main characters in these games, and they just haven't satisfied the final form of Naruto in Naruto Shippuden. They gave us a final battle Naruto, but that's not really it. He's not in six-path form. He's not with like Madara with the six-path, with the orbs on, True Secret Orbs on his back, and that's the version of Naruto that I want in the game, and I won't be satisfied until I see that character. And I've said this from the very beginning, like way back when in my first couple of uploads of the game, I was like, this is my favorite version of the character. I showed like clips of him in Storm 4. This is what I want for Shinobi Striker, and I think that now they're probably in a great spot to do it. So I'm hoping that he's going to be second or third DLC of this DLC season. We get that six-path Naruto, because using Madara six-paths of the True Secret Orbs and its combos, it was so amazing. There is one thing I kind of want to say though, because I can't say the good without saying the bad. I feel like the Madara cast character, his heavy attack, it should have invincibility frames. Like, he should still be able to be hit and take damage, whatever like that, but it should be invincible, sort of like Neji's heavy attack and some of these other characters' heavy attacks, because whenever I do throw that heavy attack out there, it's got a beautiful animation, but it's too easy to get interrupted off of that attack, and too easy for that attack just not to get off because it takes a while. But overall, though, the combos with the cast character Madara are beautiful, like absolutely beautiful, and I just really enjoyed the character. Like I said, I was smiling the entire time. Like, I was playing the game, and it was very difficult because there are a lot of sweats in the game, there are a lot of modders in the game right now, and it was just very hard to get a good, decent match where I could like actually play with them. But I did get a couple, and it was just really, really good. Like, I think I played a match with a guy named... Oh, yeah, I was talking about this map. So this map... Oh, I'm running out of time. I want to tell you about this map. I like the map. I think the map is cool. It's big. It has 3 versions. There is a no snow that you're seeing now, and then there's a light snow version and a heavy snow version. The only thing that I can say about this map that is bad is that there's a lot of ups and downs, and if there's a person that you're trying to fight who is determined not to fight you to get away, they can do it. I was fighting this guy named Travel in his 4-stack, and I was trying to fight him. He's a range type. He didn't want to fight back. They were just dead set on completing the objective and killing the frog in a barrier battle, and I couldn't catch him, like, at all, and it was very frustrating. So that's the only bad thing I can say about this map. But other than that, man, I think the map is great. I think the new vertical jump that they added is amazing as well. If you don't know how to do it, all you got to do is just hold the chakra jump button without pressing the direction, and you're going to go straight up. And it saves you a lot of time getting up buildings and stuff. So, yeah. We'll upload a video tomorrow once I have the DLC, and I'll be able to put them on my CAC. Let me know what you think about this DLC.